Hello, welcome, and welcome new viewers. I'm about to take this dress and change this little itty bitty collar. It's a design that I made. The dress is quilted. It's from a vintage mod dress, and it is a quilted dress. It has super bright colors, and it is a great dress under black lighting, which I don't have at the time. I thought that I have one over here. The dolls that you see in the back, these are mod dresses. They are listed over at my Ko-fi shop. And I have lovely Nikki and Julia modeling. So tonight I'm going to be doing a remake of this dress. So this should be interesting. So I am about to put this. So I'm going to take this and take it apart right now. And that's what I'm going to document today. I'm going to document taking this apart, designing a new collar, and this is such a beautiful Barbie. She has a very soft little belly. And I have my cat here. She's not in my bed. She is on one of my, what should I call it? One of my tables where I display my dolls. She is way in the inside. So what I'm doing over here is I am getting this ripper here, and I am going to just go literally here with the camera rolling where it is late, it is quiet, and this takes a very long time. When there is a tailor that is fixing something like doing a hem, it takes a lot longer because you have to be careful when you're doing this. So that's why I'm doing this here. And for anybody that is interested to be watching this, I welcome you to my channel. I welcome you to see the process of changing, undoing the thread, and I'm sure I did it on a tight threading. Welcome. This is going to be lengthy. This is one of the things that I don't show, but since it's nighttime and it's just one of the last things. I've been wanting to do this for the longest time, but because it's so time consuming, I haven't done it. But I am making progress here. I'm halfway done. And it is so well sewn in here that it's taking time to be doing, to be taking it apart by the thread one by one. So it may be boring, but I welcome you to be here and to accompany me in this. So the interesting part of this is going to be when I take this out and I design the new collar. So I am going to use my notebook where I have some designs, and I am going to outline the dress, and from outlining the dress is where I design the pattern, and the pattern is going to be the new collar. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to get some out. And when I did this, I pinned it in there. So you get to see that. So now I'm going to take that out, and what this does is it holds it in place. So I spot picked at some of the thread, and now I'm going to do it from here, and that should help me out. And when I do this, I am so careful not to pull on the thread for the material. So I'm doing every other thread. Well, right here I jump like 6 or 7. Okay. So let's see how, there we go. See how it's now coming apart? And I already did some right here. So let's see here. I'm just being very careful not to pull. There, I was pulling some of the fabric. Well, I did not do it, but it was leading up to that. So welcome, welcome, welcome for being here. And if you do chat, hopefully I'm not that, this is a very slow process to where if you have something to say, hopefully I'm going to catch it. So you're going to be able to see in detail what the, as soon as I take this out, there we go. So this was sewn like in 4 different areas. All right, we're almost there. So this is one of the things for doing this dress so kind of so secure that it's a pain to take it apart, like you're seeing right now. All right, you see this? Now I have two threads over here that I sewed it twice. And I'm going to take this out here. I mean, I could have done this off camera, but that's what live streams are all about. So that I wanted to show, for whomever wants to see this, the actual time-consuming process and of doing this. And I don't have a choice of ruining this fabric because this fabric is from the 60s and they're not making this anymore. This was an actual dress. I am not sure. I have it in a bin or in a box. I don't know where it's at. I usually keep all my mod fabrics together. I keep all my, in a box, in a bin. I keep all my Christmas fabrics together. I keep all my Halloween fabrics. So it's all themed out. And if you get to see my Ko-fi shop, that's where I have all um, my handmade dresses for the dolls. You're going to see that most of it is mod fabric. So I have a lot of mod fabric. And usually I stay within the same colors because I can go back and forth, mix and match, create something new with the same fabric, create a different design. Like the one that I've been using a lot is a tangerine swirl. And I think, okay, I have Barbie here, but my eyes are focused doing this. They're kind of like, when I say that my eyes are focused, they're like, um, they're looking at a very close distance. And since I'm older and I'm tired, it takes an effort to actually look from far away. So I don't want to be going back and forth, straining my eyes. So I'll show you the tangerine swirl. As soon as I take this out, I'm just going to get her and bring her out. I don't see Ken. I don't see Ken here. So he's wearing right now the shirt because I made a video of, well, actually I made a video with Barbie today. Well, I'm sure, oh no, it's not midnight yet, so I did do it today. Okay, so now this here is done in several sewing positions here. The first thing I did, I put here was the little collars. After I put the collar, then I put the strap. And it was done on a tight stitch, so there's more stitches on a tight stitch to take out. So yes, I see the stitches here. All right, I see them here, so I'll take it from here. And because this is quilted fabric in the back, the stitch kind of like buries itself in like a sponge. And that's why I'm using my finger behind it to kind of like press it and keep it there. This right here is a stitch holding the little collar. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'll bring the Barbie wearing the halter top dress in the tangerine. I call it tangerine swirl. Oops. And I have my hashtag, so that's why I use that as part of my description. So if you go to my Ko-fi shop and you put tangerine swirl, you're gonna be able to see all the fashion that has the tangerine swirl. And I even have one, I have two actually for Skipper. Oh my goodness, there we go. We're almost free. I notice that I keep on coming here to one side. There we go. So here is the dress. This is the troublemaker right here. I'm not going to use this um, to measure, so I'm going to move Barbie here to the side, and I'm going to bring the tangerine swirl. Oh my goodness, okay. So this is a tangerine swirl that I was talking about. So I've done a lot of dresses. I've done a lot of Marsha dresses for Barbie and for Francie. And let me see. Okay, I'm getting my tablet here. I'm getting my tablet where you can see. Oh, here comes my kitty cat. There she goes. Let me see here. There she goes. She goes to the window. It doesn't matter that it's day or night. So you get to see some of my papers and stuff. So here is my steno notebook, and you can see here all my patterns that I have done. Not all of them. I have 2 other places. So I'm going to look for a place here where I guess I'm going to do it right here. So I'm going to outline this so that I can design the collar. And this is how I do it. So keeping it in place, I am outlining. Oops, my big hand is in the way. So I'm outlining. So this right here is telling me that that's where this part is, the shoulder. So I am holding it down and letting the dress take form. So this right here should be about the middle. So let's look at it this way. So I want to do like a Peter Pan collar. And the reason why I went all the way here to the back is because this is the fold. So it's going to be more over here and then kind of smaller in the back. So now I'm going to get some tissue paper or some see-through paper. I always have some here handy, so you hear me fussing about. All right, I got it here. So this is my see-through paper or my tracing paper. And I want to do this with pencil because inadvertently this does go on Barbie. It's going to, so oops, hopefully this is going to stay here. All right, here's another pencil. So there, I put it here, mod, and when I cut it, this is the actual collar right here. So I need to give myself more because this is where it's going to be sewn. Like that. So now I'm going to cut this and then cut the fabric. And oh, I need to change this red. I was doing red things. I was sewing for Christmas items, so I have the red thread on. So you might think I'm starting early, but I'm actually late. It takes a long time. I mean, one outfit, if you see my live streams, you see that one outfit will average over an hour. So, and it doesn't change from that because it really does take about an hour. All right. So here it is. So I'm going to put it over here. This is the front. This is the front, and this is the back. It looks kind of big. And this is kind of a good thick fabric. And it's actually stretchy too, but that's what I have. So I need 4. So I am going to fold this and then fold it again so I can have the 2 sides of my collar. That's my dog. What is it, sweetie? All right. So I'm going to fold it and then fold it again. That way I'm going to cut the 2 collars that I'm going to need. What does she want? What's going on here? Oh. What's going on, sweetie? Alright, you can move. What's going on? So here's the collar. And oh my goodness, I hope I don't lose the this thing is really loose. I'm adjusting the Alright, I don't know why it's so loose. Get started, sew the collar. And in just a couple of minutes, we're going to have a new look for that one dress. So I'm threading the sewing machine at the moment. And I don't know why my dog is sad. I mean, she has plenty of water. What? Is that why you're sad? You want the bed? Here, you want the bed? You want to go to bed? All right, sweetie, go. Go to sleep. I just put her in bed. Okay, she's busy with my pillow. Okay. Hopefully it'll stay there. Okay, so here are our little collars. So I'll do one and then the other. Oops. And what I do when I sew, I always use the side of my foot that you see here. And that basically keeps the collars uniform to where they're very a close match from one to the other. What do you want? What do you want? I just put you in bed. What do you want? You want to go down? What's going on? What's going on with you? Okay, go down. There you go. Stay here. That's my dog. My dog Lilo, I don't know. Something's bothering her. What is it? What is it? I heard something on my roof and I'm on the second floor. Oops. I'm on the second floor of the house and my cats, they were looking at the roof too, so I have no idea. It sounded like something was rolling. And now my cat, she's kind of my dog, she's freaking out. I'm pretty sure you can hear her. All right, so let's see what this looks like. So it is kind of bumpy here, so I may need to cut. Let's see the other one. I'm doing this and I'm just keeping an eye on her to see what she wants. Okay. This one came kind of jagged. So I kind of see, let's try this again. It's kind of rough on the edges. Take a look. I'm gonna see what she's afraid of. What is it? What do you want? What do you want? What's going on? What is it? What is it? Huh? What's going on? What do you want? What is it? There's nothing. I mean, she's trying to tell me something. I don't know. There must be an animal on the roof because she's very worried. So what I'm going to do is kind of take some of this out. And I'm going to do the same for the other one because this is very thick. Thicker material. And by cutting it shorter, that's going to help with the bulkiness on the inside. Okay, now I'm going to turn it inside out. And this is going to be a big difference because I'm not going to have all that material on the inside. And here comes my cat. So I'm going to move this because she just... All right. And now my dog wants me to get her. So I need to finish this quickly because my pets, they have no idea that this is supposed to be when they're supposed to be sleeping. And look at this cat. You're so nosy. Who are you? Who are you? Huh? And my dog is right here. There she is. All right, I need to sew, little lady. So this is the color right here. Like that. All right, you need to move. And my dog sees that she's here, and she's probably wondering why she doesn't get to be here. What do you want, sweetie? Hmm? All right, you need to leave. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. All right, you go too. Oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting that, but that's what happens. So I'm going to, I have the middle, like over here, a visual middle. And putting these next to each other so you can see side by side. So I'm going to put it right there. Pin it down like so. Pin this one too. And it's going to fold like that. And then when I sew it, that much is going to be folded in, like that much. And for the other one, I overlap it, like you see there. And I want to make sure that looks even. So with my finger holding it there, I am going to pin it in the middle, or like by the shoulder strap. And then I'm going to look at it, take a visual and look at it, and make sure that it looks, let me see, that it looks even like that. So it looks really even, straight. So what I'm going to do now is sew it. So I'm keeping my finger on there. So I'm going to press it down, and I have it in loose thread. And I'm going slow because I don't want to sew on the back part of this. Okay, so I am overlapping. Make sure. There. So the hardest part, like I said in the beginning, the hardest part is taking it apart. So the people that are doing the tailoring, when you ask them to tailor, uh, put it in, if you lost weight, or let a little bit of the waist so you can have more room. It takes a long time to undo something that's already done, because you have to be careful not to ruin the fabric, because you do pull the strings, or you do pull the connections of the threading in the fabric. Okay, this one is, so I'm letting it loose. Okay, so here we go. There's a little bit of a fold here, but it's okay because this part is going to go like this, so you're not going to notice it. So there we go. Now let me see if I can use this again, this part, because this is a lot thinner than this fabric. We have all this thread here. And this is the collar. When I started doing this, this is the little pointy collar. What a difference. So let's see here. In theory, this should work, but it is so short that I'm going to have to get another one. Let me see. It's the same fabric. And since this is stretchy material, it's going to help me. So let me see. Let me see if this is enough here. Oh yeah, this is going to be enough. So I'm going to cut this. Usually about an inch. About an inch is what we need to do this for the neck. So let me measure this, and let's see if my calculations are correct. Oh my goodness. Oops. So a little bit over an inch, but it's okay. An inch is about what I need. So I am going to fold this over. This is going to be the part that we get to see on the inside. And I'm doing this so that it looks nice and fancy. So this is the part that we get to see on the inside. So I'm going to set it and cut a little bit more. I need about an inch, so this was about an inch and a 1/16, I would think. So there. So I'm going to sew it this way so that when it gets sewn and folded, this part is going to be on the inside. Okay, I don't need to put pins on it. I'm just going to sew straight through. And this part I'm going to go slowly because it is round. And again, this is stretchy fabric, so this is great. Okay, you see that? That's the back part. Don't want to sew over that. And I am keeping to the edge because I don't want to take more. If I take more, then one collar is going to seem bigger than the other one. Alright, so now I am going to fold this over, do like a little test. This is thick, so that looks really nice. So all this fabric is thickness. And I'm just going to take like this part right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sew it in place. And I'm going to sew it with one thread. Because it needs to stay down. Look at that. I just broke it. So this is what I'm going to do. And just take any excess, which is not a lot. And later, I'm going to go like this. So what I'm going to do is just keep it down. So I'm going to secure it here so that so I am nudging and pulling it because we're coming to the shoulder area, and I just did a secure knot there so that let me see if I can. It's kind of tangled. So we're almost halfway done here. Oops, see, it's kind of tangled. It was like wrapped in a coil really tight. There. And it knots itself sometimes. That's why the thread cut itself, because it was kind of like tight. Okay, so we're in the middle now. And I'm going to knot it again just to make it strengthen. I really need to get me black lighting. So I'm going to do another knot, a secure knot here. Okay, there we go. And I'm also going to pin down the collar in the front, just like you saw it before. So let's get rid of all this thread here. And I put it down, and that's the inside. This is the fancy part that I sewed before, this part right here. So now I'm going to fold it like it would appear, and then from the back, hold it. This is going to keep it down. Oop, I didn't get it. So, because it's so thick, I'm talking about 1, 2, and 2 right here. So I'm talking about 4 layers of fabric. So let's try this again. Okay, now I got it. Okay. And press it down. And I'm right there. And all I need to do now is do the bead and the loop, but I'm not going to do it right now because we are almost at an hour. So there we have the dress right here. It looks so much better. So, oh no, I didn't get it. It's because it's so thick. Let's do this again. I am trying to avoid to get the thread to show on the front. So let's do this again. Okay, now I have it. It's like with this quilted material, I lose all sense of touch because it's so thick. Oh, there goes. I lost the thread, but we're done, so it's okay. I'm just going to do it like this. Do the knot as if I had the thread in there. Okay, and there's no need to do the other knot because I don't have the needle on it. So there we go. Now it's staying. See that? How it's staying? And it is time. That was me. It is time to dress Barbie and take a look at what she looks like now in the same dress. And I do do this quite often. If I have a dress that is not selling, I go ahead and redo it and change it up. Give it more, or give it, like, let's say if I give it a bolero, a jacket. So I change it up, make it something new, because these fabrics are very old and I'm not about to get any more of it. So let me hold this with the pin. So this is the side that has more, so we're going to go like this. And I'm going to pin this just so that we can have the full effect of the collar being, you know, nice and tight. That's, let me see here. That's what the collar looks like in the back. It's really nice and uniform. And that's what it looks like in the front. Very pretty. Let me know what you think. It's definitely better from the last one. And I'm going to sit her down. Or actually, we can put her here. And let me see if I can get this higher. Yeah, we can see her. And show you the before and after. Where's the other little collar? What did I do with it? It's as if I get it and I, if I get it and I tossed it. So I have one collar here. What happened to the other one? Here's my pattern. What a difference. And this is how it was before, and this is what we have now. So much better, very uniformed, and this right here is like this because it's so thick. That's the way it stays. So I want to thank you for being a part of this new remake. So we just remade the dress, and it is so pretty, very Marsha style. This is a very nice new one, and you can see it in the inside. The inside of the collar, and the reason why I went through some lengths to get it nice and pretty, so that when you see it, or you see it from the side, it's nice and clean. So there we have it. So please, I'm going to ask you to give me a thumbs up, a comment, and a share. The shares are helping my channel grow, and that's what I'm working on each moment of the day. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Have a good day or weekend. Whenever you see this video, take a look at my playlist. There's a lot more than tutorials. I have my pets. I, I am starting a new ASMR sound videos, and my costumes, which was a hit for Halloween, so the playlist is still there. So we'll see you in the next video. Bye.